leave them broken from the potent that I'm smoking. Leave them down inside the ocean while they open, and I load them on the track. But I'm back with this. Take a rap, then I'm back to the diss. Alright, bitch, here's a kiss. Kiss my nuts, kiss my dick, kiss my foot. Wait, I don't care, I don't give a fuck about a slut. I just need to take it up a notch. Kill the spot, hold the Glock and put it to your brain and give you one shot.
Hey guys, Dominator666 here. Today's going to be a tutorial on how to swap from CEX to DEX using Rebug 4.46. For time purposes, I've already got my 3.55 downgrader, the V3.7 and 4.46 all on separate thumb drives. I've already dropped down to 3.55 and installed Rebug toolbox, multiman, as well as EID root key dumper. Now, first thing you're going to do on your PS3 side is install those PKGs. I'm going to provide you guys with a text tutorial, and inside this text tutorial at the bottom right here has all the names of the files that you're going to need to rename, as well as what you need to put into the CMD. And I've also provided a picture of the CMD, what you're going to write in there in order to get to the C to D portion of it. On the computer side, you're going to come over here into the C2D folder and you're going to install Win32 OpenSSL. Okay. Now don't make this mistake that I made here. I put OpenSSL space Win32. You gotta install it as OpenSSL, just like this one right here. Okay, so we're just gonna this isn't supposed to be here. Okay, now what you're gonna do is you're going to copy this C2D folder onto your local disk drive C root. Right there. There, we're done with that. And you have, I'm assuming that you have, you've downgraded to 3.55 now. Now that you're on 3.55, like I am, you're going to go ahead and run, oops, turn on my controller. Okay. You're going to go ahead and run PS Lite right here from 3.55. Now this is going to dump your EID root key. Your screen's going to go black, and then you're going to hear 3 beeps on your PlayStation. It's okay, it's normal, that's what you want to hear. Now we're waiting for the beeps, and they should come right about now. There we go. Now you have now dumped your EID root key. So we're done with 3.55, all right? So now we're going to put V3.7 onto the root of your USB in a folder. You're going to create a folder named PS3. Inside that folder, update, and then put the PS3 updat.pup into that update folder. Now place it into your PS3. Okay. It's in the PS3. Now you are going to hold the power button and do not let it go. You're going to shut off the unit. Hold on. Okay, the unit is now shut off. Hold the power button again and do not let go. This time it's going to shut off again. Don't worry about it. Okay, it's now shut off. Hold it one more time. This time it's going to beep twice. You're going to let go when it beeps twice. There it goes. It beeped twice. Now it's going to tell you that you need to connect your controller via USB and press the PS button. So let's do that. Push the PS button. Now go down to System Update. Okay. Sorry, I got a little bit of a lag in my my Elgato here. And as you can see, it says connect storage media that contains 999 or later, which you have the V3.7. So we're going to hold the start and select button. Okay, it's going to check. This is going to be the longest part of the whole swapping, is upgrading and downgrading and then upgrading again. This is why I decided to already have them on thumb drives and ready to go. If you guys run into any problems, you can add my Skype. It's Dominator666 space mods, and I will help you. Do not, if you're having problems with if trying to flash your files, do not do it yourself. Just hit me up on Skype. I'll help you out the best I can. If I'm with a customer or something, just give it a few minutes and I will help you to the best of my ability. Okay. Okay, I'm going to wait for this to update. Now, like I said, I did make a RAR for you guys with everything in it right here. I'm going to provide that in the link in the description. And, you know, just follow what I do step by step and you really shouldn't have any issues whatsoever. But again, if you don't feel confident in this, please come talk to me, because you can mess up your unit. And I will not be held responsible for anybody messing up their unit because they didn't do something or weren't paying attention to what they were doing when they were doing it. So, yeah. Okay. No signal. Checking for update. For some reason, my TV isn't showing up, or my PS3 isn't showing up on my TV. I think I didn't set the settings right on that. Excuse me, guys, I got a cold. Now, if you have a unit and you don't want to do this yourself, if I'm just swapping you from CEX to DEX, it'll cost you $25. If you want your unit jailbroken and you want it on CEX, it will cost $60, and for DEX it's $75. Now let me explain something. My prices are higher because I take way more time in doing what I'm doing to the units. I not only will downgrade the unit, I put the unit on whatever CFW that you want, as well as I get it online ready and load all the PKGs you're ever going to need, as well as make sure that the hard drive is full of games. Now, for games, I've pretty much got all the brand new games that are out. I've got Destiny, Advanced Warfare, WWE 2K15, all the Black Ops or Call of Duty games. I also have all of the Need for Speed games, all of the Assassin's Creed games, including Rogue. What else? Basically on a 320 gigabyte hard drive, I can fit about 20 games onto a PlayStation, and that's leaving room, leaving probably like 20 or 30 gigabytes so that you can still update the games. And you don't want to get on there and have no space to play the game on, or to have the map packs or anything. So for a 120 gigabyte unit, you can only really fit like 4 games on there, 3 or 4 games, I can't remember. It depends on the size of the game, really. Like on a 120, I usually have GTA 5, Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 2, and maybe one other game. and then I leave the rest for the customer to you know, do as they want and update the games. Black Ops 2, I have all the map packs for Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, Call of Duty Ghosts. Those I will install on the system if asked. Okay, here we go. Okay, now we are on the V3.7. Now, let me explain something about the V3.7. The V3.7 is 3.55 firmware spoofed to 4.25, okay? And that's just to get out of the 999 downgrader. Okay, so now that we're back on the V3.7, we are going to put our memory stick inside the computer. I mean, sorry, not inside the computer, inside the PlayStation with Rebug 4.46 on it. Okay, and we're going to go and we're going to update to Rebug 4.46. System update. Okay, this time we can just update through the, you know, regular update method, system update here. And we're going to update via storage media. And there we go. It's found the 4.46 Rebug. Click OK. And we're going to let it install here. Sorry about this. I got a huge lag in my system here from the Elgato to the PS3, and I can't see on my TV screen right now, so I've got to do all this through my computer side, and it's messing me up a little bit. Okay, so give this a second to copy the update data to the hard disk, and then it's going to install it. And from here is where the fun begins. Okay. Okay, checking for update data. Please wait. Okay. Excuse the interruptions in the background noise, people. I normally don't make videos during the day because my kids are awake and they're extremely loud. So if you notice moments of complete silence, it's just going to be because I'm muting my mic. Okay. Now, I've already got the folders already set up for you. For your original flash, your original EID root key, and then the finished product's going to go in here. And that's going to be your CEX and DEX Norbin flashes. As well as the EID root key .bin file. You're going to change the EID root key to a .bin file, but we're going to keep the original in this one, as well as the original flash in here. And you're going to want to put all of these away somewhere. You're going to have to keep them. If you ever want to go back to CEX from DEX, you're going to need these files. Now, you don't necessarily have to have them. You can get them again. It's just a little bit more difficult to get them from DEX than it is from CEX. Other than that, you know, you'd be good. Just put these like on a thumb drive, or you can create a site. Create an account on A Drive. It's a a file storage site where you can store up to 50 gigabytes of your computer's files and folders, pictures, whatever. I've been using the site for several years now, no problems. Great site. You can also share your links with other people, but you got to be careful, because if you do have like your conversion files up, you're going to want to make those private, and whatever one of your files that you want to share, you got to set it to shared, and then you need to give the person a link to the download, just as though you would with Mediafire or some other site like that. Looks like we're back on Rebug. Now, I've already made this video 4 times now. 3 times I had audio issues where it was not recording the audio. Don't know why. Here we go, Rebug. But finally I got it working right. Okay, now that we're on Rebug, we're ready to go. You're going to take your thumb drive. Well, you've already got your thumb drive inside of your PlayStation already. So keep that thumb drive there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to... Oops. There we go. We're going to go down to... Sorry about that. Forgot I had a disk in here. We're going to go to Rebug Toolbox and enter Rebug Toolbox. Okay. Here we go. Now that you're in the Rebug Toolbox, you're going to go to the last option over here where it says Toggle QA. Okay. Now scroll all the way to the bottom. It's going to be the second from the bottom. Export flash to file. And there we go. Oops, too far. There we go. Now that you're hovering over export flash to file, click X. And it's going to go to a black screen after you click yes. Click yes. Here we go. Now, this is going to take a few seconds to run. Don't touch anything. Don't hit the power. Don't disconnect it. Just leave it alone. Finishes in like 45 seconds. So, okay. Now it says data saved as dev_USB000, and then a whole bunch of numbers. That's your Norman file. That's what we need to get your DEX file. Okay, so we're going to click OK. Okay. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to open up FileZilla. No, sorry. Let's do this the PS3 way since we're already in here. You're going to back out of Rebug Toolbox. And here we go. Now you can do this through FileZilla or you can do this through the USB. I figure since we've already got the flash file on the USB, we might as well get the EID root key onto the USB as well. That way they're both together. Because you're going to need an EID root key, and then you're going to change that to .bin at the end. And keep it on the thumb drive while you're swapping. God damn game, I'm pulling that out. Sorry about that. Let's get rid of this so that it doesn't do that anymore. Go into Multiman. Okay, hold on a second. Let me turn down the game volume. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, now that we're in Multiman, there's two ways we can get into this menu. We can either go all the way to the left and go to File Manager and click X, or you can press Start and select at the same time, and it will bring you to the same screen, which is this one. Now we're going to go over here and go up to PS3 root and click X twice. So double click X. You have to double click to get into any of the files here. So oops, let's make this bigger so that you guys can see what I'm doing here. Okay, now bring your I hate doing this on my PC. Okay, go to dev_hdd0, double click X. Now go to game, double click X. I'm so sorry, you don't go to game. I'm thinking of changing the music in this stupid multi-man. Okay, give me a second. Oh my freaking god, are you kidding me? This lag is incredibly ridiculous. Okay, sorry about that. Double click X. Now go to the TMP file. Okay. Oh, this is driving me crazy. I don't like this lag. Here, TMP. Double click. Now here's your EID root key. So what we're going to do is we're going to hover on EID root key, press circle, and copy. Click X to copy. Now we're going to go ahead and back out of here. Back out one more time. Now you're going to go to dev_USB000. Is that dev? Yep. Double click. Now circle again and go to paste. Click X. Yes, I want to copy it to the thing. Okay, now that you've copied this, you're good to go. You're done with Multiman. You can press Start Select. Okay. Now you can take your files and put them on your PC or laptop, whatever it is you're using. Okay. Open. Now here's that Norbin flash file. That's going to be your original flash. I'm going to put that there. Okay. And then we're going to take the EID root key and we're going to move it over to here. Okay. Now we're going to go to that folder, CEX to DEX over here, or C2D, sorry, that's on your local disk C, and drag them both over here as well. Okay, now for this one, we're going to rename this one right here to, oops, you're going to get the whole file. You don't just want to get the name. So rename, select the whole file, and just like I write it, okay, flash DEX in caps .bin, enter. Yes, we want to change it. Now the EID root key, you're going to come over here and rename that. Go to the end and just put .bin, enter. Okay, Now we're set. We're ready to start flashing the files. This is where this picture will come into play for you guys. It's a little easier for you to see what I'm doing, or you can use the text instructions right there. Okay. Oops, sorry. I'm having a little difficulty here. First, let's turn this freaking multi-man music off. God, that thing drives me mental. Okay. Now that you got your files all named, you're going to come down here to the start menu, type in CMD. Okay, when it pops up, you are going to right click and run as admin. Run as admin. Okay, click yes. Okay, now that you're in here, you're going to type exactly what I do. Okay, first CD space C semicolon / C2D. Okay, then you click enter, and now you are in the C2D folder that you have open in your local disk C. Now you're going to type just like this, space c2d.exe space eid underscore root underscore key dot bin space flash kex and caps dot bin flash dex and caps dot bin space 82 and hit enter. Now, oh, error, flash kex. What did I do wrong? Oh, I named it flash dex. Whoops. Sorry about that. Okay, flash kex dot bin. Let's try this again. Okay, c2d.exe space eid underscore root underscore key dot bin space flash CEX and caps dot bin space flash flash DEX and caps dot bin space 82. Okay, what you're basically doing is you're telling your computer that you're going to write using the c2d.exe. In the c2d.exe, you're going to access the EID root key bin and rewrite the flash kex.bin to flash dex.bin and changing the target ID from 84 to 82. You're going to click enter. Now it wrote our dex file. Now if you look on in that folder right there, you're going to have your flash kex.bin and flash dex.bin. Now you're done with this. You're going to move these files over into your kex to dex folder here and go to finish conversion files and copy all three of these in there. Ready? Right into the conversion files. And you can close this out. You can close out your CMD menu. Now we are ready to go. Now here's where the text volume will come in. What we're going to do is you're going to open up the text, scroll all the way to the bottom. Now I'll probably put these inside the description as well, but I'm going to keep it in the copy it. Go in here to the C2D folder, or no, sorry, your finished conversion files. Now go to the kex one and rename it. Make sure you rename the whole thing to the Norbin file. Yes, you want to change it. Now take the dex one, copy it, and go to the dex, rename it, copy the whole thing, paste. Yes. You are pretty much officially done from here. It's piece of cake now. Okay, now that we have those files, we're going to open up our thumb drive right here. And we can take these out now because we have all of them. Yes. Take that out and put it over here. Now we're going to copy all three. Copy all three. Really all you need is the DEX flash because we're swapping from CEX to DEX, but most of you people are going to keep these files on your thumb drive anyway, so might as well just do it this way. Okay, now we're done with this. We're going to safely eject. Always safely eject your USB sticks. You know, you don't want corruption on them, especially when dealing with PlayStation firmwares and flashing stuff and whatnot. Don't want to mess it up. So now it's safe to eject. We're going to bring it over here and put it back in our PlayStation, and then we are going to go over here to Rebug Toolbox. Oops. Go to Rebug Toolbox, click X, because it'll show up in your multiman. And we're almost done here. Okay, now this time you're going to go to the third option over, 1, 2, 3. That's the CEX to DEX options right here. And the first thing you're going to do is go to Rewrite Target ID in Flash. Click X on that. Yes, you're sure? Yes. I know it's dangerous. If you did everything the way I told you to, you shouldn't have an issue. Flash EID region successfully overwritten. Please. Okay, so click OK. Now you're going to go to Swap LV2 kernel and click X. LV2 successfully changed to DEX. Click OK. It's going to tell you that you need to reboot your system. System restart is required. Click OK to reboot. Okay. So now we wait for our PlayStation to reboot. Okay. Alright, now that we rebooted, we're going to go back into Rebug Toolbox just so I can show you that we're on DEX now. 1, 2. Oh, try turning on the controller, huh? Okay, 1, 2. Go to Rebug Toolbox. And now go into System Information when it pops up. And you're going to see that the target ID is DEX and the LV2 is DEX as well. Right, System Information. See, LV2 DEX, target type DEX. Okay, from here, you're finished. You can either swap to the 4.46 DREX, which is the DEX version of the Rebug firmware, or you can go to 450 IDA, 455 IDA, whatever firmware you want to be on. You're free to do so. I'm not going to continue. This unit right here is going to go over to 450 IDA. But the thing with this is that you don't want to keep on the CEX firmware, as you won't have all the functions. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. From here, you can spoof your console, like I said, or you can go to 450 IDA, which is what I do. And the thing with IDA I'm sorry, I lost total train of thought there a few minutes ago. The thing with IDA is when you go inside of Rebug Toolbox and go to System Information, you're going to see that it's going to say LV2 is CEX and the target ID is DEX. It's okay. It's just that IDA is a mixture of both CEX and DEX firmware, so it shows up that way. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it. I've been on IDA for well over a year. No issues, so... Hope you enjoyed the video. If you guys did, please like, comment, subscribe, share this video as much as you can, please. Throw it to your Facebook, Twitter it. I don't give a crap. Just get it out there for me, please. I'd like the channel to continue to grow so I can keep making videos for you guys. Again, if you need any help, you can add Dominator 666 space mods to Skype, and I will walk you through the process if I have time. Have a good day, guys, and see you in the next video.